Tip number 145 from the book 501 Contractor Tips. How much money is your company worth? And this is tough. It really is, because most of the time you are the company as the contractor. It's most of the time they're sole proprietorships, might be a partnership, and again you might incorporate. But this is tough, and I don't want to say you can just use a profit and loss statement to figure out how much your company is worth. You will need to do a little more research in there, and again, you're not going to get an exact number. Reason why I made this video was to give you an idea, just to give you a heads up. I've heard a lot of people say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a construction company and then I'm going to sell it and retire. And that might work with a business like Microsoft, or a business that makes something and sells it, let's just say some business that makes potato chips, coffee, maybe a manufacturing plant that makes telephones, bracelets, on and on. But a construction company is a little different. It's almost like you are the company. And that's the point I want to make. Without you as the contractor, your company might not be worth anything. And, again, you could sell all the assets. Let's just say you fill out a profit and loss sheet and you find out that you have realistically assets worth $100,000. And you think this is a realistic number. You're pretty sure you could sell all these tools and stuff for $100,000. Then this will be an option you will need to keep in the back of your mind if you're planning on retiring or getting out of the business. Would just simply be selling the tools, because you can't really sell your contractor's license. I don't even think you can transfer it. You can use these RMOs and things like that, but you can't just, hey, transfer it, and if you have a corporation, I really don't know what's involved in that. I would imagine the corporation, you could sell the corporation, and then the corporation would just get a new contractor's license. And you could probably do something like that along the lines too with your business. So let's just say you have a successful business in your area and it's well branded. And a lot of people know that this company does quality work. This might be something you could sell because you've branded yourself, as a quality contractor or whatever your niche might be. Then you would need to figure out a price for that. And that would be hard to do because a lot of companies do this in different ways. So for example, if you have a company that makes a product and sells a product and makes a profit of $100,000 a year. And again, I'm using $100,000 because it's a round number I can work with. You have a company, and let's just say that in the past 5 years, you've increased your profits by 20% on average. Then the next year, there's a good chance that company is going to make $120,000. Now, the year after that, you would need to take 20% off of 120, not 100. The company's not going to make $140,000. You're not going to add the 20% from the previous year. You will need to take 20% from the 120, which I believe that would be now, what did I say, 20%? That would be $24,000. So now you would add 24,000 to 120, giving you 144,000, and then 20% from that. Some people actually use these projected estimates to figure out what a company is worth. So let's just say currently your company's making $100,000. Next year, there's a pretty good chance it's going to make 120, and then the year after that, 144. And this is a pretty good model you can project out into the future. Well, this makes your company worth more money. So you could actually sell it for more money. And again, if you are watching this video just to kind of get a heads up, that's about all I'm providing you with, because I can't provide you with numbers on what your company's actually going to be worth, because honestly, your company is only going to be worth as much as someone is willing to pay for it. You got to keep that in mind too. So I'm no, you know, I've never sold a business. I've never been involved in a business transaction. Like I said, the reason why I made the video to begin with was just to give you an idea about how important you are to your business. Your business most of the time is going to consist of you as the leader. Without you, it's worthless. Without you, it's going to be difficult to run. You're the one who's built it into this organization. Or you have key people that are involved. And again, this would all factor in to a purchase of a business. But if you're an independent contractor like me, and you might have had employees working for you, still, you've got to understand what I'm saying here. Your company, without you, probably isn't going to function very well or make a profit. And that's the key to this video. So when you think, hey, you know what? I built a company. I got this thing. It's been in business for 20 years. You've been doing work, but you're not a well-branded contractor or company in your community. You know, you are probably going to be disappointed if you just say, hey, I'm going to try and sell my business. I'm going to sell my name, you know, my list of clients or whatever. It's not going to be, it's probably not going to provide you with the amount of money you might have in your head. So I'll leave it at that. Watch the next video, and if this video provided you with a little bit of insight or some help, feel free to hit the old thumbs up button and share it with your friends.